These kitty snuggles are carrying over from Destiny of the Oracles, though, so they don't count toward this stream. Do they, kitty? Yeah. Also, we're starting with Oracle of Seasons today, because I have a secret I need to tell to a guy. Let's go. Hey, baby. Yes, I love you, too. I love you. I love you. I love you, Solitaire. I love the kitty. I love the kitty. I love the kitty. Yes, I do. She's a kitty. She's a kitty. She's a kitty, kitty, kitty. Also, I need to open the chat. There we go. She's a kitty. Oh my gosh, she's such a kitty. Oh my gosh, she's such a kitty. Meow, 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 meow. She's such a kitty. Oh, yes, she is. She's such a kitty. Oh, kitty. Why is Twitch saying I have 0 viewers? That's not right. Right? You guys are still here, right? Also, this guy has something to say, I think. I know the secret to being lucky. Secret is amber lamps. Alright, let's see. Diamond. B. $9/ Thank you, now I'm lucky! I'd like to give you something lucky in return, but your luck seems to run out. What shall we do? Ah, yeah, I know. Get 777 ore chunks. Sounds lucky, don't it? Then I'll share my luck with you. Okay. We have a mission to do. It's gonna involve a lot of grinding. It's pretty great. I better get my shovel out and dig a bunch. Hey there, everybody. I'm Surreal K9 and we're playing this, I guess. La la la! La la la! This is gonna take forever. Why did Nintendo think this was a good idea? Whoop. Oh, that one would have gone in the lava either way. It's like Ballad of a Bloodline rupee grinding, but worse. Was Cast Chaos secretly inspired by Oracle of Seasons all along? World may never know! Ow. Yeah, dang it. You know what? Let's equip a sword so that doesn't happen again. This is so fun. I mean, I guess I could attempt the subversion dance, but yeah, you know what? Let's do that. This is boring. Let's grind in style. Style, kitty. Meow, 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 meow. Nope. What you doing? Where you? Ouch! That hurt. Whoop! Once again, the coaster got stuck to the bottom of my cup. I need 777 ore chunks to get the reward from that secret. Probably. $50. I have to do that how many more times? I don't know. An amount of times. Or I could engage in hackery. Let's see, this is going to be 2 bytes. It's not working. Why isn't it working? Yes, the Subrosion Dance is free. Why isn't Memory Search working? View memory, I guess. I don't know. Oh. No, is that what I want? No. Well, not yet, anyway. Tools. Search memory. Value. 2 bytes. 281. Ah. What? No, it's decimal. Nothing. Really? How odd. Hang on. Let me open up my calculator. What is C6 equal to in decimal? 198? Oh, you know what? What if this is like big endian or something? Shoot, what if it's big endian and binary coded decimal? That would be weird, but... Okay. I think I found it. Let's try altering it. Solitaire is now really the time, kitty. Did that save? It did not save. Oh, whoops. Nope. Excuse me, guys. I'm just struggling with the interface here. CBE6 0777. Let's try that. Emulation. How do I enable the cheats? Alright, well, just to... Why can't I, Uh-oh. Why can't I open my menu? Uh-oh. No bugger. Alright, well, even if I do have to reset, I didn't lose a lot of progress. How weird. Oh, something got borked here. Alright, we're just gonna stick with the Game Shark cheat then. Alright, let's try this. File. Load up Oracle of Seasons again. Load up the alternate save game. Huh. How strange. What is going on here? Yeah, freaking space nugget. Alright, no cheats at all. What happens? Oops. What the heck? Why can't I open my menu? What? Yeah, I don't have any cheats loaded at all.
I don't know. This is weird.
Alright, let's close MGBA and try loading it back up. Mamma mia. Well. Weird part is that the music isn't working. Yeah, let's try booting Oracle of Ages. Alright, Oracle of Ages is working.
Shush, I just want to get to the point where I can open the menu. Shush! Shush, 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 shush. La 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 la. Okay, I can't open the menu there either. I don't see why the ROM would be corrupted. If anything, the save data was corrupted, which is why... Well... No. Yes, I know, shush. Okay, something is definitely wrong here. Shoot, maybe the game did get corrupted. Oh, I also had a cheat active. No, I don't. Alright, let me try. Don't know why this would fix anything, but... Oops. Yeah, This is a problem. Alright, well. Yeah, hang on. I might have a better idea. Alright, gonna have to reset MGBA. Again. Yeah, shut up. Okay, well, on a fresh save, this all works, so I guess it is a save data that got corrupted. Let's see here. Yeah, alright, well. That's a problem. Alright, well. Well, I guess we're not getting everything on this run of Oracle of Ages, at least not the secret stuff. Oh well. We can still finish Oracle of Ages as I planned, but this is kind of dumb. Also, have I really not been up there? Find that weird. Anyway, last time we... Hi, Maple. So, with the mermaid suit, we can dive under the sea, under the surface of the ocean. There's stuff down here. But it will still threaten to absolutely wreck my hands. Nothing there. Ah, right. We are told that Ambi has left her palace. Oh, actually, idea. Gonna need to open up a different emulator for this, but here, let's put these back. Well, put this back anyway. Alright, I need to switch, need to open up Joy the key or something here. Right? Okay, so, yeah, I'm here, but I have almost all of my stuff, aside from needing to recollect the secrets. What am I doing? Export. Battery file. There. Okay, now I load up NGBA. So, yeah, menu. It's working now. We are just going to have to, just gonna have to pick up the massive amount of ore chunks the old-fashioned way, I guess. Also, I don't have a shield in this save file. Oh well. Well, hang on a second. I think I have at least one secret. Otherwise, I wouldn't have 15 hearts. I have 14. All right. So what I am going to do is... actually make a backup, and we're gonna experiment with this again. Because clearly I have not learned my lesson. Okay, well, that did what I wanted. Time to experiment. No, I'm running this on NGBA again. There we go. Exactly the number that I want. And it just, I just need to redo some stuff I did before. How did I fix it? I exported my old save from VBA, because I did Oracle of Seasons all the way through on VBA before switching to NGBA. That probably took about the same time it would have taken to grind 777 ore chunks, right? Alright, diamond. B. $9/ Lucky gift. I can now hold more bombs than before. Okay. Question mark 2 LWT. Alright, back to Oracle of Ages we go. I still need to load the alternate save for this one because reasons. Alright, where did I come from here? I still came from here. When did I lose a rupee? What? Yeah, I've got, let me think. For NES, I have FCEUX. For SNES, I have ZSNES, SNES 9X, and Hegon. For Game Boy Advance, I have Visual Boy Advance and NGBA. For N64, I have BizHawk. For DS, I have Desmumi and Melon DS. For PS1, I have EPSXE. For the Sega, for like the 16-bit Sega consoles, I have Kega Fusion. Well, 8-bit, 16-bit, 32-bit, I have Kega Fusion. And for GameCube and Wii, I have Dolphin. For PSP, I have PPSSPP, and for PS2, I have PCSX2. Yeah, I recommend going with Melon DS for just about everything except Game Boy Advance slot support. Right, what am I doing? I want to talk to the Great Desu Tree. Yeah, BizHawk actually has, like, the best N64 support I've been able to find. I use it for my, Ocarina of Time randos. I do know the secret to moving through time. Question mark. I can't read at a distance. 2 L W T. I can now hold more bombs than before. It's crazy town. Whoop. Accidentally stepped into a time... What? State 1 saved. What? Hold up a second. Shortcuts. Oh. I know why. Forgot to close Joyta key. I'm a doofus. Wah! I'm a doofus. Hey, look, it's a beb. It's a beb. That is not the sword I wanted to equip. Excuse me, game. Click. So, yeah, it's, you know, Ocarina of Time reference, go! Guards are not very good at their job. Run right for the switch. Boom. But yeah, we cannot get past the soldiers there, so we have to take this super secret passage. Hey, it's a good thing we got the mermaid suit. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Wah! Whirlpool! Huh, it's 9:21. Where the heck is Fox? Obviously not going that way. Oop, nice Solitaire. Nope. Solitaire. Who's that kitty? Who's that kitty? Meow, 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 meow. Ooh, fairies and scent seeds. Oh my gosh, it's a kitty cat. It's a kitty cat. It's a kitty cat. She's a cat. She's such a kitty cat. Meow, 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 meow. You don't care much for my singing, do you, Solitaire? Kitty does not care much for my singing. She just wants me to open the window. It's our kitty tradition. You are gonna miss me a whole lot when the guards make no attempt to capture you here. You just gotta send them bouncing away, I guess. They're very bouncy guards. Ah, shoot. This is looking real boss room-like. I think I want to go the other way. Smurf! That is my expert commentary from a guy who plays video games and... Oh, bugger. Probably should have figured that would happen. So what does this say about the royal family if they have a secret passage like this? Are they all mermaids secretly? Is Ralph a mermaid? You Kels, you need to make this canon. Or, you know, maybe they just use the mermaid suit like a normal adventurer. Yeah. That guy's stuck. I got a ring! It is pretty great! Nothing! I mean, you also said that about Kia. So how much should I believe you, Mr. Guy? Well, you know, since Fox does not actually seem to be watching, nobody tell him that Disgaea 6 is basically the plot of Cold Steel 3. If he is watching, he's probably not going to remember I said that, like, a year from now. Link, I am amazed you have come so far. Wait, do you mean to turn your sword on me? If you want to hurt Nehru, then go right ahead! So, yeah, Varan. She's allergic to mystery seeds. We can use that to our advantage. Not bad, but as long as I am in Nehru's body, you cannot harm me, which means I'm invincible! Have you ever heard of a movie called Freaky Friday? No? Well, here, have a sword. I missed. Stop hiding behind pillars! This is perhaps the only boss fight in the series that uses 3 items. Actually, no, that might not be true. The 8th dungeon boss of this game might use more than 2 items. Not bad at all. Just wait until next time. What is this commotion? Link? Where are we? Are you truly Nehru? You seem different. You seem nice. Ha ha ha! The queen comes with impeccable timing! Ha! The body of a queen suits me just fine! Do you know what I'm going to do now? Let me tell you. Meet the petrified ones! I shall catch them all! What? Nehru! Is it you? Is it really Nehru? Ralph! I'm sorry to make you worry. I'm fine now. Let's return to our own age. Hee! What are you doing? Catch them now! Thank you, Link. You safely pried me from Varan's grip. Now all the strange things that happened in the land should return to normal. Wow, this game only had 6 dungeons. Crazy town. It's a girl monkey! She's probably got a secret for us. But, Senpai, Varan's still in the past, right? If she is, then can't she still create an age of darkness that would continue to the present? Sorry, Link. I was the one running around while you did the saving. But notice, I'll be the one to stop Varan. I won't leave the people of the past to her evil deeds. Forgetting about Varan now would be foolish. If we do, she'll just come for Nehru again. Ralph. Just like you said, I'll help in what little way I can. Link, you have the Harp of Ages. I want you to keep it for now. I'm sure it'll come to aid you. Now let me teach you the last tune which will unlock the true power of the Harp of Ages. It's this song we've already heard a zillion times. The Tune of Time. Play it to move back and forth between past and present. Choose it when you use the harp. Senpai! Senpai! Don't forget us! Oh. Whoops. Nice to see you after so long, Link. We are Twinrova, Gerudo Witches. We were quite busy back in Holodrome. You seem pleased to have rescued Nehru, but Ambi's age is already filled with cries of sorrow. By extending the reach of the Dark Realm, Varan has spread sorrow across the land. Soon the flame of sorrow will ignite. Only one flame remains. When the 3 flames burn in the darkness, the evil king shall return. What was that? Those hags, what are they trying to do? I can't take this. Link, I'm going back to Ambi's age first. May fate bring us back together. Bye. There is little else I can do, so I'll return home for now. Stop by any time. Twin Rova is behind Varan? What do you mean by Evil King? What's going on? Senpai, this gives me a very bad feeling. You must stop it. Senpai, the next essence... that's weird. An essence is echoing from inside a fish. Well, she's back. Get her over here. I'm fine. Link, you may be the only one who can stop Varan, but surely Ralph will help you. The darkness is not faded yet. You must stop Varan before the darkness engulfs everything. It's all up to you, Impa. If only you were like 30 years younger. And they're really good at ninjutsu. Oh, right, the girl monkey. I'm going to be a princess! Okay. I guess she did not have a secret for us. What now? I don't know, stuff. So, with the Tune of Time. Oh! Look what I can do. Not bad. Oh, can't reach. Okay, never mind. False alarm. Who are you? Everyone says it's bad luck to go near the tower. My name is Bud. I'm training every day to be a hero like you, Link. Link, do you remember naming our son Bud? He's grown into a fine man. Wow. The distortion of time must be pretty nutso. Hey Link, Bud's all grown up and off on his own. I'll teach you everything about trees. Inside the Gacha Nut, more than anything, you find magic rings, but sometimes you find rupees or hearts. Right, so, what were we even doing? Brother Emblem? No. Oh, right, we already finished the trading quest. Durr, that's why I have a sword. Smortacular, that's me, Surreal Canine. So, with the Tune of Time, well, I kind of want to see what's, like, way up further over. Off to symmetry. That's what I had to say. Let's see if there's an easy way to get up there. Hey! That said Tune of Ages, not Tune of Time. Nintendo done goofed their localization thingy type object. Yeah, okay, I guess we're going around a long way, that's fine. I just wanted to check out the contents of that spa. Takes just about as long to warp as it does in Yukels' quests. Gone are the days when you could simply and be where you want to be almost instantly. So, yeah. I know, you heard that. So what happens if I decide to work here? I end up here. What? Maple? I mean, I already got her heart piece, but sure, why not? Oh, that's just plain mean. Look at this, I can't reach any of that. Well, at least they're not my rupees, evidently. Yeah, sure, whatever. Yes, this is where I want to be. What's here in the present? Anything? Nothing in particular. I am so glad I looked. Dang it. Oh, there are other places we can explore. Smash! First things first. The graveyard. Let's try warping. That's just plain freaky. You were sent back by a strange force. So, yeah. The place is well fortified against time travelers. For some reason. There's Tingle. Tingle is Tingle. Sure is a guy who does a thingle. Whoop! I'm in the water! But that's fine. We're gonna get some exploring done here. This place is called the Sea of No Return. And evidently, I'm not getting over there anytime soon. Hey, that sounds great. Go for it. Rule number 1 of underwater exploration. There is always something underneath the land masses. Somewhere. Except, you know, I guess when there isn't. There's that path over there. Yay! Screens of just straight up water. 7 out of 10. Yep, that is what I have heard. Hey, check it out. We can get up here now. What is up here? Nothing much. Oh no, we got sludge. Oop. It would appear continental drift has happened. That's something. It's a Zora. The Sea of Storms. I can't allow a child like you to pass. Can't do anything about this. Hello. My family's been fishing this island since my grandpa's day. The island is drifting to the west, so long ago it was farther east. Like I said, continental drift. Joke's on you, Mr. Guy. You have a granddaughter or something. Treasure chest. I'm gonna have to remember that's there. I'll probably not remember that's there. I wanted to read that sign. Zora Village. Okay. Everywhere is a warp point now. It's pretty great. Where do we go? I don't know. How strange. Oh, there's a path. Up we go. Time mazes! What a weird concept for an overworld area. Oh. Ah, there's sludge on the surface, not underwater. That's a lot of sludge. Oh, jeez. How am I gonna... ow. Oops. What am I trying to do here? Yeah. Well, not that, clearly. Can get down this way now, I guess. Yes! It's the Zora Village! Excuse me, I'm a dude. I mean, I know I was joking about Ralph being a mermaid, but... Oops. Zora Scale is a powerful sea charm. There's a large library east of the palace. Too bad there's so much sludge in the sea. Said to be quite a maze inside his belly. Huh. For some reason, I thought Jabu Jabu was dead in the present. Eyeglass Isle Library. That's probably gonna be like a zillion rupees. Oh, it's King Zora that's dead in the present. Key to Eyeglass Isle Library has been lost. Here's the library. Oh no, it's the Great Octorok Fairy. Fairy powder. Gran has poisoned the sea. Go find some fairy power. There's a keyhole now. To create such a potion. Syrup, maybe? Maybe. Aw, he's so cute. Nobody home. A windfish? Probably not. Here's the Woods of Mystery. Huh. Gasha seed. I mean, I'm so full of rupees, I probably should not be risking it with all these treasure chests, but, you know. Yeah, alright, let's go talk to Sarah. See if she can do anything about this situation. That too. Oh, come to think of it, we don't need a member's card to get in there. I was thinking we did for some reason. What? Fox, what? Look at this, heart piece. Yay! Ring box upgrade. Let's think of it. How many rings do I have? A lot. Blue Joy Ring. Light Ring level 1. Quicksand Ring. I have this already. Armor Ring level 1. Moblin Ring. I have it already. Toss Ring. I have it already. Red Joy Ring. Toss Ring. Gold Luck Ring. Cool. That's something, Fox. You're new, I think. Oh, I've already talked to you. But yes, I do need to get this, maybe. I need rupees, I guess. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Well, you know what? Now that we're lower on rupees, I can just take what was in King Zora's palace. Here we go. So yeah, looks like Syrup is selling bomb shoes. It's great when your hearts run out. See, that's why King Zora really died. He got poisoned and he ran out of hearts. Let's go fix that. We need to be in the past. You gonna go do something else now? Alright. Give him the potion! We saved King Zora! Now, hopefully, the key to the library won't be lost. Library key. Blah 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 blah. Off we go to the library. The library has no keyhole. We can fix that. Click. Aisle to the west, huh? Oh, that. Right. Without another Book of Seals, no one can reach the powder. By the way, what is fairy powder? Library's open in the present now. At some point in the past, someone took it away, and now none remains. This is the Book of Seals. It was once part of a set, but now only this one remains. How they were used is an eternal puzzle. You say you can solve the riddle of this book? Oh, this should be interesting. I give to you the Book of Seals. Did you solve the riddle? Time to make some temporal duplicates! Place the Book of Seals here. Right 4, up 2, left 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, right 2, I mean. Up 2, left 1, up 2, right 1, up 1. No. Left 2, up 1, left 3. Down 1, left 3, up 1, left 3. Down 1, right 1, down 2, left 2, down 3. Something. Right 1, down 1, right 2, up 1, right 1. You have done well to make it so far. I acknowledge your courage and offer you this. Fairy powder! It removes curses. Continue on without fear. Do not forget your courage. Okay, I need water.
I need water, kitty. I do. I need water. I need water. Sweet.
Hello, Solitaire. You're just gonna jump up in my lap again as soon as I'm sitting down, right? Cats, man. They're a thingy. Yeah, see? That's what I thought. You're not even here to snuggle with me, are you? You just while you're licking my hand. You just want to look out the window again, right? You just want to look out the window again. Yep, nope, okay. Snuggles! Hey, baby. Baby. Solitaire. Who's your good girl? Who's your good girl? Who's your good girl? No. Kitty cat. Meow. Meow. Except you don't go meow, you go squeak, right? You go squeak. She's a squeak kitty. She's a squeak kitty. Yes, she is. Kitty. There we go. Kitty Snuggles. We cleaned up the sea. Definitely a pretty memorable part of the game, just navigating a time maze in a polluted sea. A very weird thing that Zelda has not really done again. Happy Zoras. You're so happy. You're so happy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look at this kitty cat. She's so cute. You're so cute. You are. You're so cute, Solitaire. I love you. I love you. Now I can get up here. When it's up here, nothing in particular. Just casually swim past anybody and everybody. Alright, let's go tell King Zora that we did the thing. Yahoo! You're a kitty. Solitaire! Don't chew on my cable. He's not for kitties to play with. He's not for kitties to play with. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, the kitty snuggles are over, I guess. Oh. Let's see if King Zora has something to say before we finish. And by finish, I mean go to the dungeon. Yay! We saved the Zoras! A reward. A crazy dungeon. Level 7, Jabba Jabu's Belly. So yeah, okay, never mind. Compass! Oh, that's just silly. Yeah, looks like something is pressable with the help of the Cane of Samaria. We got a bunch of chests to check out here, though. Oh, Cane of Samaria doesn't work here. Okay. This puzzle can probably only be solved when the water level, when this level of the dungeon is flooded. Yes, this is a puzzle where we need to change the water level. Which everybody who has ever played Zelda loves these kinds of dungeons. That is not pushable when we are a fish. Poke. I kind of doubt our switch hook can reach that, but... yeah, we're gonna need a longer switch. You know, exactly what that was. It's the map! That's what the dungeon looks like. Oh, that sure wasn't the answer. Okay, we need the water level to be higher here. Could go that way, but what if there are more keys to get, you know? Can't go that way. Woody dude! However that's supposed to work. Okay, is that actually all we can do here? Yes, since the Can of Samaria doesn't work. Alright, guess we're unlocking that, we have to go around. You have to say, Mr. Owl. The Golden Isle is on the water. be something. Up we go! Dude. Uh-oh. I have no idea where my box of tissues is. Internal flow floods with blue and recedes with red. And to lower the water level. As much sense as this makes. Oops. Well, he didn't take my shield at least. Hey, I can fall down. Ding! I got a ring, it's pretty great. I can push this chest, or I can push the block aside to get to the chest, rather. You can also make this work. Probably. Okay. Might not work. Nope, can't reach it. Okay. So yeah, with the water level all the way down, we can cheese this switch with the cane. What's that way? Nothing. Nothing at all. Wait, what's this way? No, okay. Wait, have I been... I don't think I have been up there yet. Let's go... check it out. Some part of me wants to say... alright. It's just an area I cannot do very much about yet. Anti-fairies! Wahoo! Ouch. Resources. Alright. Well, I can use a key here, but let's look around some more. Got this. Alright, can't do anything about that. Ow. Guess we are unlocking that door. We're on the 3rd level now. Time to raise the water level, see what happens. Pushing the button again does nothing, and the water level has not yet gone all the way up. But perhaps it has gone up enough. Not here. It hasn't. Ow. Aha! Gasha seed. Oop, okay. Piece of cake. Berry. And guess who does not have a key? What can we do about this? There's a bogus Amogus. Look at this, a place I can get. Wrong weapon. Oh yeah, Fox, during the Destiny of the Oracle stream, you missed a double dose of Knuckles rap. The only one we haven't heard in the game so far is Meteor Herd. At least of the stage themes. I guess Knuckles' character theme is this thing too. Whoop, 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 whoop. Also, I forgot the lyrics to Pumpkin Hill. I never knew the lyrics to Death Chamber, so you didn't miss much there.
What are you doing, Solitaire? What are you doing, kitty?
Oh no, she is coming. She's coming for Kitty Snuggles.
Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty.
Never mind, she's just walking across my lap. Because that's what kitties do. I thought I... What? Didn't I change the water level? How did it get set back? It didn't get set back. What the heck? How do hootie, etc. Ow. Hi, kitty.
Hi, kitty.
Okay. No snuggles.
You baby.
Alright, no snuggles. She's just looking out the window. 'Cause she's a kitty, and that's what kitties do. Oop, okay, never mind. She wants snuggles.
Kitty wants snuggles. Hi, baby. Hi, Solitaire. Solitaire. Look at that kitty. I love you. I love you, Solitaire. Yes. Take my hand, sure.
Jeez, Solitaire.
You're such a funny kitty.
The long switch. It's got a 21:9 aspect ratio instead of a 16:9. That was a dumb joke. But guess who does not care? Yeah. Okay, well I can do that now, but I don't know if it means anything. I can go this way now! Yahoo!
Baby.
Kitty cat.
We got double-digit kitty snuggles, or we will once they update the counter. We do? We do! The kitty, she loves me so much! She loves me so much, yes she does. She's gonna miss me a whole bunch, and I'm gonna miss her when she moves out.
It's in like 2 weeks. Ow. What's up, Solitaire?
What's up, kitty cat? Are you being a good girl? You're so cute. You're so cute. Why are you so cute, huh? Why is this kitty so cute? I need to have like...
Yeah. I coughed and it was the end of me.
Alright, time to update the kitty snuggle counter. And she's probably going to be back in a few minutes, but, you know.
It's the principle of the matter. Why am I even going this way? I'm not quite sure. I have a key. I'm not sure what to do with it. I need to get up there so I can max out the water level somehow. But evidently that involves draining the water first. To what end, I have no clue. This is just where I'm going because I can't think of anywhere to use the long switch. Down we go, I guess. I already did a thing with this. Ah, we can do this. Why does this help? I don't know. Just does. Another key. Well, we've cleared out the entire bottom floor, I guess. That's something. It's something and it's not nothing. And what exactly is the story here? I mean, I guess we could raise the water level again, but we can already get down here when the water level is level 2. Don't see quite what the point would be. Shortcut! Yay. Ah, we can go that way. Let's set the water level to 2 before we do that. Key has been got. Ah, yes, now I can do this. Okay, water level is the highest it can be. Probably gonna need to collect some more keys, yeah. Yeah, at least one more. Well, there's quite a few chests that can be got. Oh, I have that Helmosaur likes just kind of being there. Likes, somewhat predictably, do not care if the dungeon is flooded or not. Also, I need to do that. Yes. Okay. Alright, up to the top level, I guess. Not that way, I guess we're going down and around. I don't know why it would be going that way. Enter the room from a different side, so I don't inadvertently lose the diamond. Oh. Somehow the spike floors count when we are swimming. I don't know how that works. Very weird. Wait a second. We can go this way. Now the water level's full. Right? Probably. Yeah, there's a thing we can do now. Oop, hi Solitaire. Hi kitty. Oh my gosh, it's a kitty. It's a kitty. Hi kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. Who's that Solitaire? Oh my gosh. You're such a snuggle kitty. Yeah. Oh, guess she is done with snuggles. Are you done with snuggles? Nope. She's not. Hello! Hello, kitty cat. Cat butt in the face. Puh! Cat tail in my mouth. Why do you do that? Huh? Why do you do that, kitty? Miss Solitaire, you're so cute. Who's such a cutie? Who's a cutie kitty? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She's such a kitty. She's a kitty, 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 kitty. Oh yes, she's a kitty. I don't know when I am going to get kitties of my own, but I might at some point after this kitty goes. Because this is my sister's kitty, and my sister is moving out. She's such a kitty. She's a kitty, kitty, kitty. She's gonna be a sad kitty. I love you. You do. I love this kitty so much. Alright, that's that's that taken care of. Now, where the heck is the boss? I mean, I know where the boss is, but how do I get to it? I don't remember seeing any obvious way to get there. Huh. Alright. Yeah, what? Let's go down the stairs and look around, I guess. Yeah, it's like gonna be along up there. How do I get up there? I don't know, it's a mystery. Again, what the deal is with this? The deal with that is... I don't know, nothing in particular. Oh no. Ah, I see. It's the water level... Go away. The water level maxed out. Nothing's stopping me from swimming up. Out of curiosity, what does Mr. the Owl have to say? Nothing. I can't. They can't see him when when I'm underwater. Huh. Oh, I think I see. Yeah, I just need to hit you with your opposite colored shot. Whoops! So. Technology only possible on the Game Boy Color. Gotcha! Alright, 14 hearts. Soon to be 15. Yahoo! The rolling sea, an essence of time. The mystical song of the sea roars into a crashing wave that sweeps heroes out into adventure.
You're too late, Link. The Black Tower has already reached the heavens. Your might alone can't stop this. The Black Tower is finally complete. Powers of darkness, come to me! The powers of darkness flow through me. The powers swell. Even without the powers of young Nehru, I can stop time! Now true darkness comes. The sorrow of people shall be delivered to me, lighting my flame of sorrow. None can stop Varan now. You can only wait for the flame of sorrow to light. What of you? All humanity can feel the sorrow. Saving Nehru isn't enough. Varan's deeds have changed the world. Senpai, I cannot hear the last essence at all. But it must be somewhere in Labrynna. I'm relying on you, Senpai. You have done so much for us. Our seas are clean and all is well. I offer you our symbol of heroism, the Zora Scale. Yay. We got a thing. Alright. Well, we've been almost everywhere in the present, barring a couple of screens that we can get to now. I think. How do we get over there? I don't know. Ah, like this. Okay. Well, that's one mystery solved. I don't know if it ever needed solving, but dang if it isn't solved. That looks like a spot where I might be able to, dig for something if I go there in the past. Hey, it's the pirates. Oh, is that a way back, or is it a spot to dig? Wahoo, a fairy. I got a ring! Let's get it appraised later.
I haven't been to those two screens in the past, apparently. Huh. Alright, need someplace to music. Here we go. Yeah, that works. The seas beyond here swallow up all who venture into them. I can't allow a child like you to pass. The Zor scale? So, you're Link. You may pass. I know not what lies beyond, and I ask not why you must pass. Very well. Oh no! Oh, here we are. Well, I guess I'll worry about it later. Yeah, here we go. We're in the Sea of Storms. I saw that pirate ship. You can't fool me, video game. I saw that pirate ship. Where'd they go? There they are. Giant ruins out east in the sea of no return. Maybe whoever went there before should have brought Gale Seeds. Okay. The Tokay Eyeball. Said to be the thing that opens the way to the ancient tomb. Found it on Crescent Island. Where are we now? Yeah, that's somewhere. There's a cave here. And within the cave there is Gasha Seed. Huh. Okay. Link! Knock it off. It sure was a thing that happened just now. Alright, Crescent Island in the past. Let's go. Oh, dang it. Click. Alright, Moonlit Grotto in the past. Let's go. Show your courage, wisdom, and power. The road to the past shall then open. But we're already in the past. Okay. What is the story here? Ow. Yeah, what? What? Okay, well, whatever, I guess. Like, what I tried there was just standing in the places that were lined up with the rocks. Ah. Here we are. The Sea of No Return. And this is the same area that the graveyard occupies in the present. Don't ask me how that works. Okay, here we are. Level 8. The Ancient Tomb. Nothing happened at all. Open your ears to the sound of a sword against the wall. Really? Yeah. Found it. Wall Masters! Dang it. I don't think I like Game Boy Wall Masters. Aha. Dungeon map. Yeah, this place is pretty huge. This might be the last thing we do tonight. Then, next time we do this, final dungeon, and then post-game cleanup stuff. What was this way again? Nothing in particular. Sounded like the Twilight Zone for a second there. Right, kitty? Meow. Well, I can go this way. Darkness. Berries. Whoa. Stuff. I can get over there. First, is there anything to gain if I shift the barriers? Sure doesn't look like it. Yeah, that just makes things more complicated. Well, let's get over here. See if that did anything for us. Probably didn't, but we'll find out. As a matter of fact, yes. This is new stuff. Okay. Hey, you are carrying a key, just like in Zelda 1. Give me that. Okay. Convenience. I still feel like there's stuff to see around here. Okay, another locked door. Sure. Let's check them out. Oh. Wait, what? Oops. Mistakes are made. That ain't right. That also ain't right. There we go. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. The Power Glove. Love it, man. It's so bad. Alright, well, there was a heavy object we could lift, like, way earlier. Let's see if we can find it. Which, I mean, let's see if I can find it, I guess. Narf. Smurf. No idea where I'm going. Ah, I can get here now. The compass! Right, that room, I guess. Oh no. I need to find a way to flip the barrier. Oh, that was easy. Yes! All I gotta do is pick this up. Oh. Well, alright. Time to go down. Boink. And the barrier is probably even in the right color. We got the... What the heck? This is something alright. Ah. I see how this is gonna work. Yeah, there we go. Just gotta jump across. And, you know, not get knocked off by bats. Whoop. And we can go down. What is down? I don't know. What is up? Ow. That mummy has opinions about stupid jokes. Not much going on here, evidently. Any boss time? Oh no, it's the Grim Reaper. Oop. Alright, you're basically fighting exactly like Aghanim. Don't ask me why. Keep missing. To like stay below you at an angle. They want to hit you at all. It's not working very well. Yes. Could have one-cycled him, but nope. Any of these could have something underneath it. What, you're telling me that didn't one-shot you? The Wizrobe must just resist blunt damage or something. Get out of here. I don't even know if there's anything to this room. Probably not.
Solitaire. What are you doing, baby? Where's that kitty? Hi. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. She's sitting on my arm. Slate. Why are you sitting on my arm, huh? Alright, guess my goal is gonna be to get like 3 or 4 of those. Probably 4. As this series likes the number 3, but not that much. Oh my gosh, she's such a kitty. Yep, 4. Okay. Oh, Joe, look what we have here. Nonsense. More nonsense. Oh boy. Hello. Where's that kitty? Where's that kitty? Hey, kitty. Hey, kitty. Hey, kitty. I love you. I love you, Solitaire. You do? I'm gonna miss you, kitty. Suddenly we were in the water for some reason. Oop. Really? Really, Solitaire? Is this what you're gonna do now, huh? I'm trying to play a game, kitty cat. Kitty evidently does not care about my D-pad mashing. You're so weird, Solitaire. Okay, what purpose did that serve? Ah. Slate number 2. She's a kitty. Yes, she is. You're such a kitty. Meow, 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 meow. This is kind of ridiculous. What are you doing, Miss Solitaire, huh? Yes, you're pressing your face against my thumb. Why? How do you do this, kitty? Huh? Hello. Mimics. You're gonna be seeing plenty of those on Tuesday. Alright. You know what? Might as well go this way. Also, what's this way? Anything? Sort of. Yeah, I made it. Slate.
I've just been bamboozled. What's this way? Aha! Do-do-do-do. Click. Into the minecart room. Wada hoodoo! Woodoo hoodoo doo! LOL. Gosh, a seed, baby. Whoa, dude. Stuff. It's Ball and Chain Guy. And he's dead now. Alright, that's all 4 slates. This dungeon wasn't so bad, actually. I was expecting much more of a Ukel's dungeon. Based on poorly remembered memories of a poorly remembered dungeon. Go. Stuff. But, shoot, actually. Actually, I think, still want to do some things here. Yeah. There's the big key. Okay. Glad I came back to check. Would not be good to leave behind. Alright, so. Sword. Bombs. Seed shooter. Power glove. Remember this pattern. It's the golem thingy. Swat his fists back at him. So, yeah. I was right. This fight uses 4 items. Also, he looks remarkably similar to Godon from the Wind Waker. Nice solitaire. Oop. Oh yeah, I forgot to increment Kitty Snuggle. Well, we'll deal with it after the boss. Bombs! wait for him to crush bombs right in front of his face. Although you had the same problem as that one boss from East 2, where you keep hanging out around the bottom of the screen. Oh wait, am I supposed to grab your other hand? Yeah. Bonk. Gotcha. Pretty cool boss fight, honestly. And that is the final Essence of Time. You got the Falling Star, an Essence of Time. The eternal light of this heavenly body acts as guide to the other essences. Thank you, Senpai. You've gathered all the essences of time. Now I can create something that'll aid you, Senpai. Please visit me after you've grown up. I will wait for you no matter how long. Let's go. What the heck? Graveyard is enchanted too. I call nonsensolium. Alright, well, we can just use our Gale Seeds. Gale Seeds, yes, Gale Seeds to go back. Doink. Yay. Ah, right. Nothing? Huh. Senpai, you've collected all 8 essences of time and know their power. Thanks to you, time flows true in me again, and I remember all I had forgotten. I'm the Guardian of Nehru, Oracle of Ages, and my Maku Seed can be used only by a hero who knows the powers of the essences of time. The hero who knows the essences of time sees unwavering truth across time and space. If you can do this, Link, you can stop Varan. Take this. You got a huge Maku Seed. This should penetrate evil forces. Link, your struggles seem fruitless. This world is ours to manipulate. No matter how much you struggle, the dark rites will begin soon. And these lasses are mere bugs.
bugs before a fire. My dad turned his stone. I know it is hard, but don't give up. If you maintain hope, I am sure your father will play with you like he used to. Remember our name as if it were sorrow. The name of Twinrova. The Evil King's revival begins. Link, I shouldn't say this, but a world of sorrow is a world doomed. You must stop Queen Ambi at the Black Tower and cast down Varan. Please. Let's do this. Whoops! I tripped over a time portal. Alright, we got a couple rings to appraise. The like ring. I have that already. The whimsical ring. Sword damage down, sometimes deadly. Okay. Rings do nothing unless worn. Blarg. I'm a guy who has things to say. Furble blurble. Well, we got time. Let's, do the Black Tower thing. Oh. Needs to be in the past, huh? Huh. I was so sure I had to, go there in the present. So, Link, you finally made it. I came to destroy Varan. Varan has taken control of Queen Ambi, right? And to beat Varan, I must defeat Queen Ambi. Well... Queen Ambi, Varan, I'll destroy the both of you! Then the people of this age and of our age will have peace, but... what will happen to me? Link? Don't forget me. I mean, I think of you as a friend. Okay, I'm going. Ralph can do it. Goodbye, Link. Link, I was researching the past and found something awful. Ralph is a descendant of Queen Ambi. Do you know what this means? Ralph lives now because Ambi lived in the past. If Ambi is slain, Ralph will never exist. I came to try to stop Ralph, but I couldn't. Link, please, stop Ralph. He needs to sacrifice himself for the good of his age by slaying Queen Ambi. I can't allow Ralph to make such a sacrifice. I too ask for your help. All people, not just those of this age, will meet with great misfortune. Nehru, Impa, and I will try to give strength to the people. Link, we're counting on you. The Black Tower. It's dangerous past this point. There are beasts everywhere, and you can't even find your way to the top without getting lost. What's going on?
Wiz robes. They exist. Blarf. True entrance is revealed. Link, your struggles seem fruitless. Behold, time has been disrupted in Labrina. The people have lost all joy and are filled with sorrow. The time comes. Already the flame of sorrow is lit. The flames of sorrow and destruction burn brightly. Only the flame of despair remains. When the three flames are lit, you will offer the sacrifice and complete the dark rites. Then the evil king shall return. Black Tower Turret. It's a stairs maze. Ukels would be proud. What's that owl have to say? I don't know. Okay. Oops. Truth glares at your back. Okay. So, the true flame appears behind Link. Just need to follow it to the correct staircase. What you doing, baby? This one. Alright, here we go. See if I can get some hearts off these kitty cats. Oh yeah, speaking of kitty cats, Kitty Snuggles, 11. You must be Ralph of Amby's line. I have no time for such a small fry. Be gone with you. Or do you mean to fight me? Don't make me laugh. Fool, this is the body of Amby's, your ancestor. If you slay me, you will vanish from this world. You still wish to fight? You trickster. Fine. If I slay you, I vanish. Maybe it is terrifying, but if I must, I must. To do nothing and live, it just isn't me. Then it means nothing. I will destroy you, to protect the people of this age and to protect Nehru. Oh, Link, because of my kindness, young Ralph still lives. but you still attack me. If you damage Ambi's body, Ralph will vanish. You can't intend to end your dear friend's life by your own hand. That voice, Link. It couldn't do it. Don't I look a fool? You come despite my warning. Do you not value life, or are you a mere fool? Regardless, it won't be easy. I'll teach you your place. I'll not be as kind as before. Oop, bit of a visual glitching there. Ugh, I never expected to be beaten by this boy. Link, what happened? I feel as though I've been caught in a bad dream. As if pure evil had inhabited my body. What? I must leave at once. I see worry in your eyes. I should have done as I was told. Well done. I thought I might possess you this time. Perhaps you have a different flavor from that fool Ralph. You've seen me like this before, but this is my true form. You'll regret making me show my true might. I'll give you reasons to fear Varan, Sorceress of Shadows. I have the Master Sword. I have no reason to be afraid of you. Ow. This should not have happened to me! Link, are you alright? Link, you did it! Even I thought it was over this time, but Nehru was there. She can't always remain helpless. I'm going to train, so I'll be able to protect Nehru on my own. We've finally beaten Varan. Now the chaotic flows of time should return to normal. Shall I go back to the village? You won't get away so easily! Wallmaster! How cold of you to run off and leave me all alone, but my, aren't you courageous. You've spoiled all my plans. I hope to avoid revealing this vile shape. You'll pay for my humiliation with your life. Now, Link, it is your turn to taste despair. And the fear of death. I think I have to drop bombs on you. Oops. Ow. How do I deal with you as a spider? I don't remember. Oop. Ah, it is bombs, okay. Job for Pegasus Seeds. Ooh. My body withers. But you are too late. My role was to disrupt the currents of time, to flood humanity in sorrow. The despair that fills this land has already passed through this tower and onto Twinrova. I see it, burning blue, the flame of sorrow. I'll be waiting, Link, to haunt you, and the evil King Ganon will plunge the world into darkness. Link, what's happening inside? Good thing we had some bombs left. Link, I'm so glad you're safe. Thank goodness. You really beat Varan, didn't you? Nice work, Link. You're amazing. Huh? Queen Ambi? She saw you get shut in and turned and ran. Let's go. What? Are you gonna take on Ralph? Link, you are safe. I just called my knights from the palace to help since you were locked inside the tower. Don't startle me like that. I thought Varan's tricks had gotten you. Link, thanks to you, everyone is back to normal. I thank you. Hello, Solitaire. Are you here for more snuggles? Oh no, bunny collision. Link, my respect for you has grown. I thought it was over when you got locked in a tower. I never thought you'd outdo me. Link, it's terrible! Zelda! Oh, Zelda! Listen, just as the petrified townsfolk began to get better, Zelda and I cheered up a boy who was crying. Then suddenly, lightning! Wandering about, foolish princess. Kitty. We found you, Princess Zelda. Hope for the people. We'll snuff it out. And you shall light the flame of despair. Sacrifice is in our grasp. When Zelda, the people's hope, vanishes, this land will be stricken with despair. It is time. The long-awaited flame of despair finally burns. The flames of sorrow and destruction have been lit by Varan and Nox. You mean Onyx? Now the loss of Zelda fills all with despair. Oh, flames of sorrow, despair, and destruction, burn with the dark powers our disasters have wrought. He comes. Come now to the three flames. Come from the darkest depths. Come, Ganon, evil king. Link, the hero, you have overcome many trials and have gained knowledge of the essences of time and nature. Only you can defeat Twinrova. Mystical power fills your body. I will come to your aid. time, nature. Hero of the essences, I am Din, Oracle of Seasons. Hurry, Link, you've beaten Varan, but Twinrova's plans are not yet thwarted. The dark powers of the Evil King are growing. Powers of weak oracles will guide you to Princess Zelda. Cast down Twinrova and stop the Evil King Ganon's revival. Link, surely you can do it. We're counting on you. May divine protection of the Triforce be with the hero of the essences of time and nature. We're not ready to be here yet. We got cleanup to do. That will be next time. Thank you all for watching. It's been a blast. We're almost done with the first half of this Let's Play. Still got to play through the games in the opposite order. Plus, there are some rings I have left to collect. But yeah, that'll be for next time. Tomorrow night, Fox and I are going to be playing some Trails to Azure on his channel. And then Tuesday night, All the Draws is all set to begin. Hope to see you all then. Good night, everybody.